Cast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
So good evening, everyone. On behalf of HDFC Securities, I welcome you all for this session on weekly FNO outlook. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Tarang Solani, and I'm the product manager for derivatives. And along with me, we have Mr. Devarsh Vakil, who is our deputy research head, and who will present us on the outlook on the market based on the open interest. So before starting, we will just give you the flow for the day. As usual, before knowing the outlook on the market, we will give you a brief demo on the Pro Terminal, which is our advanced trading portal. One of the important features called as technical screeners. We will give you a brief demo about it, how to use that. And after that, Mr. Devash Vakil will brief us on the outlook. Being tomorrow is a weekly expiry, and market has been in a quite positive momentum. So let us understand how the market would behave in tomorrow's session and also for the next week. And then at last, we will take the question answer session. Whatever questions you have, you can write it down, and at the end we'll take all your questions. So without any wasting time, we'll just begin with this session with providing with the demo on the Pro Terminal, one of the important features. So I will just share my screen to you all. Hope my screen is visible to you all. This is basically the Pro Terminal of HDFC Securities, which is our advanced trading portal. So today what we will learn about is the technical screeners, wherein you can get a ready-made stock based upon your bullish and bearish scenarios. You can get which all the stocks comes on the bullish and bearish scenarios, which will help you to pick trades, not only for the intraday perspective, but also for the positional perspective. So let us understand how this tool will be useful to you all to trade upon the market, and how it is benefit or how it will benefit to you. So let us understand with the technical screeners. So if you log in into Pro Terminal, there is a screener icon over there. You can just click on the technical screener icon. So once you click on the technical screener icon, you will be receiving one page stating all the parameters which you need to set upon to get the ready-made technical screeners. I mean, which are the stocks which are on the bullish direction, and which are the stock on the bearish direction. So firstly, based upon your preference, you want to choose on the momentum for perspective, that is for the short-term perspective, or for the intraday perspective. You need to select the price interval. Suppose we want for the momentum, that is for the short-term perspective, we need to find out the stock. Which stocks are into a bullish and bearish. So I will select daily as my price interval. The next thing, you need to select the index, which index needs to be scanned based upon the parameters which you set. So we will set the index which has the maximum number of stocks. So we will be scanning Nifty 500 index, and also we'll keep the we'll keep this tab on for the stocks which are there in FNO. Now we can also provide the custom events or the predefined events. So we will just look upon first the predefined event. Opportunity type, which kind of stock you need to find, bullish, bearish, or both. So suppose I want to find a bullish stock, so I will select as a bullish. Now there are a few parameters which you need to set upon. These are the predefined parameters. So here the parameters are basically classified under 4 sections. One is the daily moving average crossover. The second one is the exponential moving average crossover, oscillators, and trends. So based upon that, you can basically select which are the parameters which you basically look upon. So now on daily moving average crossover, there are three important averages which you can select. If you don't understand basically what exactly this event, that is this parameters, how this parameters has been will work, you can just click or you can just place your cursor in this in the exclamation mark, wherein you will be able to see the short definition of these parameters. This moving average crossover is a bullish event, is generated when the price crosses above the moving averages, which is 20, 50, 100, and 200. So based upon that, you will be able to understand what all definition of this parameter is, and based upon that you can take a view. Now I want that if any price comes under a moving average crossover, that is that crosses 20, 50 or 200 moving averages, so list down the stocks which are there in the bullish scenario. Then there is also an exponential moving average crossover. If you don't want daily moving average crossover, you can also use exponential moving average crossover. You can also use an oscillators. There are different oscillators like moving average divergence, relative strength index. Relative strength index usually tell us which are the stocks on the overbought or oversold zone, and which can be usually used as in support and resistance. So if the stock is in oversold, we can treat that the stock is in resistance and can see some kind of a selling pressure. Sorry, if it's in the overbought zone. If it's in the oversold zone, then we can take the stock is at support and can see some kind of an positive momentum. So here, based upon this, you can select and you can now press on apply. So once you press on apply, you will be getting the stocks which are there. If you want to see in which criteria this stocks has been this stock has been shortlisted, so you can see the view events. So here you can see the price crossing moving averages. It's been 200 simple moving averages has been crossed by ICICI by Coforge today. So it's a bullish event. For ICICI Bank also same. It have crossed 100 simple moving averages. So this is how you can identify the stock. If you want to see all that is for bullish and bearish, you can also click on apply. So you will be able to see all the bullish and bearish stocks. So Dr. Reddy, if you see the relative strength index, it has come crossing above 70. That is, it is in the overbought zone. So here you will be able to see which are the stocks are the overbought or oversold. So that is how you can check for various parameters. You first have to first understand how this parameters works. By seeing this exclamation icon, you will be able to understand how this parameter work. And based upon your preference, you can then choose the individual parameters or all the parameters as per your preference. We also have another like Bollinger Band momentum rate or change or average ADI index. So there are different parameters which is there, and if you see on the exclamation mark, you will be able to see the short description about that parameters. So this is very useful if you want to identify the stocks based on intraday momentum. You can also do that, where you can get a list of so many stocks on the intraday momentum on every 15 minutes candle or 13-minute candle. So these are the intraday stocks. If you want to catch the intraday momentum, if you are an intraday trader, you can also go for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 1 hour candlestick pattern, and based upon that you will see the stocks getting shortlisted on the parameters which you choose. So it's a very useful parameters for the traders who usually wants to basically get in insights about the stocks to choose which are in the bullish or bearish scenario, and based upon that you can take positions. So that's it from my end. Now we'll hand over to Mr. Devarsh Vakil to provide us on the view on the market. So over to you, sir.
Yeah. Am I audible? Tarang?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah.
Yeah, audible.
Yeah, I'll request organizers to make me a presenter. I would like to share my screen. Kushbu?
Yes, I've done that.
Okay, thank you. All right. So let's start with the market outlook. So what we have seen short covering in the Nifty and Bank Nifty in the first 2 days of this series. The open interest have fallen by 8%, while Nifty is up by 2.8%. Similarly, we have seen a huge short covering in Bank Nifty. The open interest has fallen by 44%, while the Bank Nifty has gone up by 2.7%. There was an unusual build-up of open interest on the end of the expiry in the March expiry for Bank Nifty. Now those open interest is out of the system. Where we have seen the interest, so over the series, at 17,300, 400, 500, we are seeing a lot of put writing, while 17,700 has seen the call writing. So traders think that the markets are unlikely to go beyond 17,700 for 6th April expiry, while this is continues to be a good support area from 17,500, and traders are actually quite aggressive in writing puts. If you see what has happened recently in this expiry, you can see that the large amount of puts have been written, especially at 17,300, 400 and 500 level. So this means that the overall put have been written quite aggressively, and at 17,700 calls have been written, which is not that high compared to puts. So what this suggests is that the traders are confident that the markets are unlikely to go down on tomorrow's expiry. So if because of the RBI policy or because of the international market volatility, market were to go down tomorrow, you can create long position with the these kind of levels for creating bullish positions for tomorrow's expiry. What are FIs up to? So FIs have gradually started covering their short, but yesterday again they basically held up their position. So positioning from the FIs are extremely short. They need to cover their short position. Right now, the ratio is at quite oversold level, and that makes us bullish. In fact, in our rollover report also we highlighted that the FI positioning is quite short, and we have fallen for the last 3 series. That's why we have come out with the bullish recommendation. We recommended going long on Bank Nifty. We also gave a Bank Nifty weekly trading strategy, which has already given us very good profits. So the outlook is that we continue to remain bullish. Earlier, 17,300 was the resistance, and we had indicated earlier that remain long with the 16,800 stop loss, and when market crosses 17,300, you create aggressive long position, and same has happened. Now Nifty has run up more than 700 points from the recent lows, and so there is a possibility of some kind of intraday correction tomorrow, but you should use that intraday correction to continue to keep building longer position. The RBI policy is also there, and that may also lead to volatility, and that volatility should be used as a entry point for the market. Continue with the bullish position with the 17,300 as a stop loss, and once we cross the 17,700 hurdle, we can even expect market to move higher to 17,900 or even 18,000 level also. So keep an eye on 17,700 hurdle. And for Bank Nifty, we continue to remain bullish. And here we are seeing a large amount of put writing at 40,000, 40,500, and even at 41,000 level. So continue to remain long with the 40,000 stop loss. Here we expect that market can go to 41,500 eventually once these near-term hurdles are crossed. Now let's look at the various sectors. So as of now, we can see that the banking and finance, FMCG, pharmaceuticals and technology sector, these are the sectors where there is a lot of open interest build-up. We think that the opportunity is there to trade, and in fact in infrastructure side, in pharmaceutical sides, a lot of stocks are looking bullish. We keep on generating a lot of short-term trading recommendations which are available on our website and through our relationship manager. For individual trading ideas, you can connect with them and benefit out of this opportunity which we have in the market. So that's it. We continue to remain bullish. We had given you a bullish view 2 weeks back, and we had given you a stop loss. Now you need to raise that stop loss to at the around cost level of 17,200, 300, wherever you have entered into bullish position. So the stop loss from 16,800 should be now trail back to the cost. Use dips to create long positions, and there should be some volatility. Use that volatility, especially towards the near the RBI monetary policy, to create long for the markets. That's it. That was we wanted to share with you. Now, if you have any questions, I would request you to put them in the box, question answer box, which you have available according to the screen you have, and we'll try to answer as many as possible. Over to you, Tarang.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So yes, so now we are open for a question answer section. That is, if you have any kind of in doubt, You can write it on the question and answer panel, which is there on the right hand side of your screen. Use that to write whatever questions you have, and we'll answer all your questions. There is one question by Mr. Srinivas is how to place bracket order for Nifty option index on Pro Terminal. So Mr. Srinivas, we don't have as of now the bracket orders for options either in Pro Terminal or Empowered, but you can place the bracket order in futures, but we don't have as of now in options.
One second. Tarang, can you ask Khushbu to share the question answer screen with me? I'm not able to see the questions.
Yeah, I will do that. Khushbu, are you there?
Otherwise, you can just dictate the question, then I'll try to answer.
Yeah.
You go ahead and see if there are any other questions.
Yes, one second. Yeah, so there is one more question. So we won't take any stock specific view. If you have any kind of a view on HDFC securities platform or any view which we have covered, so we'll just stick to that. So Mr. Anup Kumar is asking, can we see total MTM on open position tab? Yes, we can. So Mr. Anup Kumar, I will just showcase you how to see the M2M basically in the open position tab. So right now we don't have any open positions, but I will just brief you. Once you go and log in into your HDFC Securities portal in the Entrade or Empowered, you will be able to see an open position tab. Once you see an open position tab, in the upper right, in the uppermost column, there will be a total P&L of your, that is the total P&L which you will be seeing it. In the total P&L, you will in the total P&L, you will be able to see the your total profit and loss. And if you want to check the mark to market profit and loss compared to the last trading session, so that also we have it. So right now we don't have any kind of an open positions to showcase you, but in that open position only, if you go on the right hand side, if you scroll on the right hand side of the screen, there will be an settlement price and settlement price mark to market. So here you can you will be able to see the mark to market positions for your futures position. It would be only for applicable for your futures position, but obvious it won't be there for options. So if you want to check for the mark to market, you can check it. You can just scroll down, scroll your open position tab on the right hand side, and you will be able to see the settlement price and settlement price M2M. That is your actual M2M on your position. Mr. Shiva is asking, option strategies can be done in HDFC Securities platform. So yes, option strategies can be done. I'll just showcase you how you can use how you can use the option strategy tab. See, we have a basket order functionality. If I'm not mistaken, you are talking about basket order, how to place your option strategies, both the lag in the single order window. So we have a basket order functionality with us under this is but it is there only in Entrade and Empowered, which is there which you'll be able to see in the screen which I have showed it to you. This is our Entrade and Empowered portal. So in that under equity you will be able to see the basket order tab. So I have made the basket, so I will just delete the basket, or I will make one more basket. So you just have to click on manage client basket. I want to make one more basket, name as XYZ. So here, if I want to initiate any strategy, like I want to buy 17,500 call and sell 17,700 call for the 13th April expiry, then I can do it with a single order panel. So here I am buying NSE option index, Nifty, 17,500 call at 140 rupees. Suppose I can also buy it at market. So I'll select at market and I'll add order. Again, I'll select derivatives. I want to sell 17,700 call option. of Nifty. I'll select Nifty 13th April. I'll select 17700 call option. I can market. I'll add order and I'll save this basket. Once I save this basket, I'll go to place order basket and I will select the basket which I have saved, that is XYZ. The XYZ basket was the basket which I have made. I need to select both the leg and I will place the order. Right now market is closed. I won't be place this order. Once I place this order, this both the order will be executed. One thing you need to make sure that here, if you want to execute this order through basket, your strategy of both the legs in the basket, you need to first transfer the fund from your trading from your bank account to your trading limit. So here, if you click on trading limit, there will be a hold and transfer. You just have to select this. You need to go on the bank which you want to transfer the fund. How much is the margin, total margin required? Suppose 50,000 of margin is required. Once you click on transfer, so that amount needs to be transferred, and then only you need to place this order. Then only the order will get executed, or else your order will get rejected. Then select both this leg and place this order. So this is how you can place the option strategy order, that is the 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh order from one single order window. However, you need to make sure if you want to take avail the hedging benefit, first initiate a buy order transaction and then initiate a sell order transaction to avail the hedging benefit. Because in every strategy, if there is any kind of an hedging leg which you have developed, that means you are eligible for some kind of an hedging benefit wherein the margin would get reduced substantially. So for that, you have to first initiate the buy order and then initiate the sell order to avail this benefit.
Okay. So Salil Gupta is asking, where is this report posted? So we are going to post this in our periodic research under the website, and you will be able to get them after login. Sunil Gajjar is asking whether this webinar will be available on offline. So you can check our YouTube channel, and I believe this will be available offline on YouTube. So you can use YouTube channel of HDFC Securities to go through this and many other webinars which we do. Balamurali Krishnan is asking whether JP Morgan US bank collapse will have any effect on Indian bank Nifty. So yes, if there is any untoward incidents in US banking system, then definitely it does affect the Indian markets also, and it will have a sentimental impact on our equity markets, banks also. But the overall, the size of the Indian banking system and the quality of the management, quality of the balance sheet is relatively quite strong. We have clearly gone through the NPA cycle and the balance sheets are very clean. So I don't see any large collapse of Indian banking in near term unless we see some black swan event which is not foreseen. So we do not have to worry about those things right now compared to other parts of the world. Correct?
Yeah. So there is one more question. Any strategy for this week for the long-term view on Nifty? So I think we'll come out with the strategy tomorrow, right, sir?
Right.
So
We
if
will come out with a new strategy tomorrow, but otherwise our view remains bullish. We think that the market is a buy on dips opportunity.
yeah, so there will be there's one question by Mr. Sunil for sold and bought hedge position of same expiry. If sold is in high loss but hedge position is in defined loss, then will the system ask extra margin? If there is any kind of a mark to market obligation which will be there, then of course in the mark to market obligation will only be there if you have any kind of a futures position in the strategy which you have created. In that scenario you will be asked to put in extra margin. But if you have any kind of an option strategy, unless and until there is no change in the total margin requirement, there won't be any kind of a mark to market obligation into it. But if what happens is basically if you have one profit like involved in it which you are talking about, so in options there is nothing as such mark to market concept into it. Only if the strategy involves futures, then only there will be a mark to market concept in it. If there is any kind of a mark to market obligation, then only you will have to fulfill for that. There is one more question by Mr. Bala Murali. Is it possible to set stop loss and target for options at the same time? Yes, I'll quickly explain how to do it with a trailing stop loss order functionality. So here we suppose you have 17,500 call option of 6th April at 78. You have already bought the position, and now you need to place this target and stop loss order. So what you can do is you can click on minus. Here you can click on additional details, click on trailing stop loss order. In that you can place the target price whatever you want. Suppose you want to place the book profit at 90 rupees, and this is basically this is a trailing stop loss functionality. So at how much interval you need to trail your stop loss. Suppose you want to trail your stop loss at 10 rupees. So once I click on 10 rupees, automatically my first stop loss would be at 69 rupees, and I need to feed in my limit price, because in stop loss you have to feed in two price, that is limit and trigger. So suppose I feed limit price at 68 and I place this order. So my stop loss order and target price order both will be initiated. However, this is a trailing stop loss order and not a normal stop loss order. So if you want to put a normal stop loss order, so what you have to do is you just have to untick this trail at a market flag, and just click on trail at price at 90 rupees, and then whatever that is, this should be your book profit price. And after that, whatever stop loss you want to place, you can place the stop loss over here, and based upon that your stop loss, this will be a normal stop loss order. So we have both trailing stop loss order functionality and also the normal stop loss order functionality with target price. So Mr. Anupam Kumar is asking, can we square off both positions in single click for basket order? So you need to create one more basket to square off your positions. However, you won't be able to square off in single click. You need to square off if you want to if you want to square off in a single click, you need to again make a basket for that. But if you want to do it individually wise, then you need to square off individually both the orders. Mr. Ami Patel is asking, Ms. Ami Patel is asking, option derivatives can be purchased before market or pre-open market. Yes, we have an off-market order facility that is only for index futures and index options, and only available for this end trade and empowered. So here, suppose if you want to buy this after the market hours, you can do it. So these are the specific times which you need to order. We accept off-market orders from 7 p.m. in the evening to 9:30, and then midnight 12 o'clock to next trading session 9 o'clock. We accept these off-market orders. Right now, it is only available for index futures and index options, and only in Entrade and Empowered, that is the web trading portal. So I think we have answered most of the questions. So shall we conclude, sir?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So thank you all. Thank you, sir, for providing us a view on the market, and thank you all for attending this session. Hope it is useful to you in taking decisions, trading decisions for tomorrow's expiry and also for the next week. Thank you all for attending it, and have a nice trading session. Have a nice trading day. Thank you.